All right, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for the new TCG AMA format. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. As you can see, we got a little bit of a new layout here, and I've got some amazing guests with me today. Pj Krypto, as John Dixon and Lucia Spillane. Hey, guys, how you guys feeling today?
Yeah, this is new territory for me. I'm looking forward to it, though.
And Lucia, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling ready.
All right.
Updates.
Well, for the folks, let's do some quick introductions. For the folks that don't know me, my name is Pj Krypto. I have a YouTube channel. I've been lucky enough to come on board here to host the AMAs here. And I'm going to do my best to give you guys the best quality you've all deserve here at TCG World. And I've been an investor with TCG for about, since October or November of last year. Been in behind the scenes as just an avid investor like everyone else here. And yeah, so my channel got wind, spoke to David and Paul, and they like what they saw. And so here I am today. I'm excited to be a part of this journey with you all as we bring you TCG World content. And that's what I'm all about. But hey, John, why don't you give us an introduction about yourself?
I'm day 2 investor. I missed day 1. I regret it. I've been moderating since, I think, day 3, helping out, answering questions. Just like you, Dave had a word and asked me if I'd do a bit more. So I'm now business development, along with a couple of other people, and just excited and lucky to be here. So grateful. Brilliant.
Brilliant. Thank you, John. And Lucia, why don't you give yourself a quick introduction, please?
Cool. So I'm the newbie. I basically have previous experience doing AMA hosting, and I had my own channel. I did project launches. And this past year, having gone to most of the same conferences as TCG, just seeing how like the metaverse is changing and how TCG is based on user experience mainly, I've just thought I'd ask David at the Metaverse in Vegas, the Metaverse Expo. I just thought I'd ask if I would be able to help on the team, and that's how I am here today.
Perfect. All right.
I'm
awesome.
learning.
Thank you very much, guys, for joining me today. So, as usual, folks that are watching this AMA, we'll go through project updates as usual, and then we're going to get into some community questions and answers, okay? This is a different way that we're going to go about this. We want to be more engaging with the community at TCG World. We feel like we owe you guys that. So we've had multiple conversations with David and the founders and everybody about these questions you guys have raised, and we're here to deliver those answers for you all. And also at the end of the live stream, we'll be taking some questions from the live chat. So hope you guys all like this new format. And one other thing to let you guys know, starting the next AMA, by the way, these AMAs are every other week for those who are new to understanding this. So they're not every week, every other Friday they'll be held. And when we're not having a Friday AMA, I will be hosting alpha gameplay with our partners at TCG World. Okay, so just keep an eye out, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell here at TCG World so you know when we have those streams. And then one last thing, which really is cool, we'll be doing giveaways as well. As usual, David is very giving, and he has been very nice enough to give us some plots and TCG Dragon Cave Club NFTs for folks, starting with the next AMA, okay? So stay tuned for details for that. Get on that Twitter account with TCG World and be a part of that as well, okay? So without further ado, John, Lucia, you ready? Let's jump into it, huh? All right, folks. So we have project updates. We talked about the new format of the AMA. We talked about the live streams that are going to be happening with our partners in Alpha, and getting our partners in the world and talking about their projects, giving them a platform, but also hearing about what they're going to bring to help us as TCG investors, right? So this is going to be cool. Next Friday is going to be the first one, and we're going to have the Matic Grays on. As you guys have known, we're going to talk about some exciting things that they're doing as a partner of ours and their project. But I'm going to have Scribble, aka Joel. He's going to be joining me on an Alpha live stream. I'm really excited to give you guys that. So stay tuned for details on that. But that's coming on September 9th. Okay, let's talk about staking real quick, folks. You guys all know staking, but John, I think I just heard an amazing number you just had mentioned earlier to me. Where are we at right now with the TCG2 tokens?
I checked earlier. I don't know if while I've been away it's gone over the mark, but it was almost 40 million TCG2 that have been staked.
40 million TCG tokens.
That's a lot, yeah.
People
a
were
huge
hungry.
Amount. Yeah, they were waiting for it, I think.
Yes. That's exciting. That's exciting to hear, folks. And just so you know, the rewards are variable, which means the yield fluctuates depending on how many tokens are in the pool, which is a nice feature. So those early people that are staking early on are getting nice, hefty rewards more than the fixed rates that were broadcasted before. So hope you're all enjoying those passive income.
As well.
What's that, John?
It's still healthy, very healthy rates still as well. A lot healthier than originally they were advertised as. So it's definitely worth looking at.
I mean, if they're just sitting in your wallet, why not, right? Stake them.
Yeah, free money.
All at the TCG.world/staking is the website you would go to, folks. Okay. When ETH staking. We've heard this a lot, right, guys? Lucia, John, we've heard this a lot. So we're going to talk about this as one of the frequently asked questions at the later stage of this AMA, but it is coming soon. Okay, guys? All right, marketplace. All right, so the marketplace is, I think it's in testnet, right now, John, I believe.
Yeah, it's being tested at the moment. I've seen screens. I think a few people might have seen screens as well. If you're a pot holder, you end up getting exclusive news. So there has been some screens. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not just plots. It's a few other things that you'll be able to buy, sell, trade. So, there you go. There's some screens there.
Yeah, so we have some screens here of... again, folks, these are just mock-ups, right? So, this is testing, right? But you can see here... TCG2 tokens will be the only token used in the marketplace, folks, unless anything changes as far as BNB in the future. But this is the main utility, folks, right? We're all waiting for this. We're testing it right now, very close to getting this launched. So pretty exciting stuff, right? All right. So if I get back to the materials here. All right. And then we have... Asia City. John, we were just over there, right? We're just over there in a recent live stream, you and I, and Roy.
Yeah, the background that I've got behind me is just Asia, but if you walk a few meters away, you can go into Asia City and you've got all the billboards. Very interesting. Some of them are amazing artwork, all resulting from a competition we had a few months ago where people designed billboards. So that's a treat for people getting into Alpha, that you might have your billboard there.
Yeah. I mean, Lucia, you've been in marketing before and stuff. So what jumps out to you on this idea and this concept?
The possibilities are endless when you think of people coming in and wanting to put their own billboards out there. That's going to be massive. In terms of marketing, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just use your imagination, right? I mean, this could be anything, really. And I know when we were in the world, John, and we were running around, they catch your eye, right? You stop and you go oh, what's that? You check it out, right?
They do, they distract you. A lot of them are, I mean, there's words, there's pictures. Some of the art is amazing, but as Lucia just said, yeah, it makes you wonder what kind of advertising we're going to see. Is it going to be big brands? Is it going to be NFTs? Is it going to be partners? It could be anything.
I like that NFT idea. That's a good one.
Yeah.
NFTs.
Yeah. NFTs, any projects, right? So, all right. So the next item we have here is about alpha. Yeah. So we're still finishing testing right out, John. 3.0.1. We got diamond and platinum in there.
Yeah.
3.1.
The current one that people are playing they've been playing for about 2 weeks now is 3.0.1 and 3.1.0, which we're just calling 3.1. That's expected this weekend. I'm going to be selfish and say I've been looking forward to it. I'm hoping the community has as well, but I just want to get in there because there's going to be loads and loads and loads of improvements and new things as well. So yeah, hopefully this weekend. Hopefully the diamond and platinum will get in just after the moderators.
We're hoping.
And then big news for gold and silver. Hopefully gold and silver will get in the following week. Within the following week. That's what we're aiming for, as long as there's no show-stopping issues, which we're told 3.1 is the be-all and end-all for getting everyone in. So watch this space. As soon as we know more, you'll know more.
This is a big build. Yeah, 3.1 is a big build for getting gold, silver in there. Yeah.
It's a long, long list as well of not just improvements and bug fixes, but new stuff.
Excellent. Lucia, have you gotten in yet? Into the world. Have you gotten in the world yet?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous.
Why is she nervous? We got to get you in, Lucia.
So
can't break anything.
Yeah.
I know, but you know what it is once I get hooked on something, I don't want to be in there every single day, which is probably what I will be doing.
That's actually a good point. Yeah. Yeah, actually don't. From experience, don't do it. Don't use alpha.
Yeah.
No.
That's not good advertising.
No, I'm joking. It is addictive, though. It really is addictive.
I think by the next time we have one of these AMAs, so next couple of weeks, I would have probably been there for a week.
All right. Then you heard it here, folks, guys.
I was going to say we did a stream last week, didn't we, PJ? And that was so much fun.
Yeah, we even got the pink bear in there. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Time flies, Lucia. It does. Time flies.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, is like, oh my God, guys, it's 2 hours in. I got to go. Like, really? It's just flies by. So we got some great footage, folks, that are watching here about the new roads infrastructure. And I'm super pumped. I'm not trying to hype things up here, but like I saw this and, we were just talking about being in the world. Right. Roads is a big deal. Like this is a massive world. And if you're using cars as a way to get around and not, dragons, which is hint, highly recommend a dragon flying in the world. But if you don't have a flying dragon, cars is the best way to go. And the roads is critical to that. Right, John? I mean, they're really important.
Definitely. I mean, when you say roads as well, the video that I think you're going to show in a few moments' time isn't just roads, as in roads that you'd walk on, or these are more like, I don't know, freeways, motorways, whatever you'd call it in your country. They are more than roads, but you'll see that shortly.
They are definitely, there's more than that. Yeah, keep an eye out for this, guys. We're going to roll this video. Hope you enjoy it, folks, and take a look. All right. What'd you guys
Yeah.
think? Let's light up that chat. Come on, guys.
that
That was
was
pretty
good.
cool, right? What'd you guys think? Yeah, we got some pretty cool epic music, epic shots. Yeah, 800 kilometers is real by Kenneth. Yeah, I want a police. Oh, look at this one. I want a police pursuit car for those roads.
Right, we'll have to get some speed cameras then.
Yeah.
We knew this was going to happen. We need speed
Not
cameras.
yet. Not
Paul
yet.
says, better be right driving or I'll be getting a hot air balloon. That's cool. All right, guys. Well, that's the roads. Hope you guys liked that video. So here we go. Next update we have for you all is a partnership. A recently announced partnership. TCG is now partnering up with Pi Protocol. You may have heard him in some of our Telegram voice chats, right? They come on. Crypto Bull Walter has had a lot of times where he's been talking to Gordon and all from Pi Protocol. So yeah, here's the announcement. We're really excited about this partnership. They have what they call like a maze runner that they do in Metaverse. That they're building, which is going to be pretty cool. I don't know if that's going to come to TCG World, but I think utility is being worked on as we speak. But great project, Pi Protocol. I look forward to actually on my channel, folks, Pj Krypto's channel. Go check it out. I did an AMA with Mr. Murph and Gordon over there at Pi Protocol. Fantastic guys, really cool people, and the project is a lot going on over there. So go check them out. Guys, anything you want to add on this about Pi Protocol as far as your interactions with them?
They've been really good. Very supportive people. So yeah, very good.
Lucia, yeah?
Yeah, I met with Gordon in Vegas. They were at the Vegas Expo. They're an amazing team, and everything they have is like well organized and planned and thorough. So this is a great partnership. Yes,
indeed. We'll see more to come on this one. But yeah, so that's Pi Protocol. So congrats, guys. Welcome to the family, Pi Protocol. All right, continuing on our updates here, we got some details around 3.1. Again, we just talked about that earlier. That build is coming out very shortly here. Most likely, possibly, expected over the weekend. I think I got all the right terminology there, John. But let's go through some of these here. John, if you don't mind, just taking us through some things as far as you know about these updates.
Yeah, I think there'll be a bit of a delay between them coming up on the screen.
Okay.
So that's my fault, and I've just turned my Telegram off. But yeah, we've got the vehicle camera. That's really important, following the cars. That's been mentioned by a lot of people playing alpha. That every time you're driving, you have to move around with your mouse as well as control your keyboard. Now the actual camera is going to pan and follow the car, so it's going to be a lot more natural. We've got the text chat text chat that's enabled. We've got some ring sounds that have been added in. We can now build on platinums, which was a bit of a bug that came in, but hopefully that's going to be resolved, and looking forward to that because I've got a platinum that I want to play on and haven't been for a while. There's going to be more avatars to choose from. We've got the Wall Street Bets partner plot that's going to be added back in. So that's something that I want to have a look at. I haven't taken any photos of that yet. We've got swimming, which if you've done Oasis, then you know what swimming is, but you've not been able to do it in alpha. So that's being added to alpha now. Lots of extra elements that have been added to the car driving physics, and hopefully things will be a lot smoother with that. And a few other bits, but we'll keep those as surprises, I think.
John, do we know, so our friend Roy is asking, do we know which Wall Street Bets location, or is it both locations? Do we know anything about that? It's a good question.
I only know of one Wall Street Bets location, and I don't know if it's the same location. But the beauty of alpha is you can explore and find it. But as soon as I know, as soon as I get in and have a look, then I'll mention it on Telegram and our socials as to where it is. But it's a very good question, is that. Of all the people to ask, Roy does as much exploring as I do as well. So I'm sure it'll be the bear that finds it before me.
And we got Rose is saying bear swimming will be wonderful to watch. I can say personally, I've seen the pink bear swim, and it is a spectacle to see. It is. All right. Well, moving on. The next update we have is, folks, monster truck rally location is going to be created. I got some really cool photos here, John. It's really cool, right? We saw this earlier. Check this out, guys. Sorry, I sound really excited, but this is pretty cool. So take a look at these images we have here. You've seen monster trucks in the world, but how about a monster truck going off a jump, right? It's going to be cool.
Can't wait for that. Yeah, I'm a fan of the monster truck.
Lucia, what do you think about a monster truck? You going to get one of those?
Yeah. I want one.
Sorry, it's a little bit of a
You know
delay.
what? About dragons. I want a dragon.
You
Well,
want a
the
dragon.
brilliant thing
I
is,
just want to fly.
in Alpha, everyone gets a monster truck for free. So that's the great thing. Yeah, you get one for free. In Alpha,
So,
you
yeah,
don't get to
I'm
keep
gonna
it, but you get to play with it and test it. So if this gets into Alpha before launch, then everyone can have a go for free. What happens afterwards, I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing on that.
Just a quick one, because I saw a question, we skipped over it. Apparently there is the issue from getting out of the water fixed from swimming. Do you guys know?
Yes, the point is that you do need to find the shore. You can't just jump out of the water. But I think that would apply to real life. So if you think about it. So I don't know if they'll make it easier to get out, but it's a valid point. You do need to find somewhere that's, that you can get out of that way rather than.
Cool.
So there you go, Logan.
The chat's lighting up here on the monster trucks, guys. It looks like it's I'm just highlighting some of them here on stream. Everybody's really excited about this one. I as well. I love to see a monster truck fly. I've been trying to build, John. I've been trying to build ramps. I saw some people do it, like with the stairs,
Yeah, with the stairs. Yeah, it's interesting that people use the building mechanics for building on plots for ramps, but I can see it. But yeah, I'm excited about. It's good that we're going to have an actual place to do it, and hopefully everyone goes there and we see 100 monster trucks all going for it.
Love it. Awesome. All right, so that's continuing. I hope you guys like that. So here we go. We have the Australian Crypto Convention coming up here in about 2 weeks' time, actually. And I have a video. I have a image here of it. Yes, we have announced this already. We will be there with a booth or an exhibit to showcase TCG World and Alpha. And I think we've got a few colleagues going out there, right, John? A few of our Aussie colleagues are going to be out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jace is out there. I can't think of anyone else at this time, but Jace is definitely there. I'm trying to think of the other person, but yeah, we are representing. That's the main thing. We've got TCG World at the convention, and hopefully we'll get even more people interested in TCG World. Hopefully we'll get some footage as well, and we'll be able to show you how it all went. So,
Lucia, viewers, anybody, some people in Australia, tag them on this on Twitter, let them know about it. There is a tweet by the TCG handle that you can share to your friends, or just take this image here and share it off. So, guys, pretty cool, right? Conventions is word of mouth. That's the best way.
Roy just educated me. Van Driver. I've forgotten his name, but he's called Van Driver. He's attending as well as Jace.
Oh, Van Driver. Yes, of course. Yeah. Good. All right. And then we also have we talked about the Meta Grays being on next week's Alpha live stream on the TCG channel here. But they are minting right now their baby grays. They just started minting those a couple days ago, folks. So I have a little snippet I want to share with you all about our partner, the Meta Grays. Make sure I get the right graphic here. Here we go. It's limited collection 3,500. There's a 101 where you can get a $10,000 bounty if you have that 101 baby gray. Owning a baby gray in game and TCG World will be a companion for you as you're going through the world. And I believe the details of all that is being worked out right now with TCG World, but having a baby gray gives utility in TCG World. So we love seeing that from our partners, bringing utility to holders. So guys, any thoughts about the baby grays?
Well, look at them. They're cute, aren't they? I want one. I don't know how I'd get one in real life, but it's an opportunity to get a baby grey.
I'm sure.
And the Mighty Grey, they're a great team of people, are the Mighty Greys. Really, again, another great partner that we've got. We've got the Mothership as well, which I'm looking forward to exploring when that comes into TCG World as well.
I think we have. Go ahead, Lucia. Yeah.
They're another group we met in Vegas. So yeah, they were at the expo. They were really good.
Get some great t-shirts as well. I missed out on getting a t-shirt. I regret that.
I think we might even have some giveaways, folks, for next Friday. If anything, if it's not from Metagrays, it'll be from me. I've got some Metagrays I'll be giving away next Friday. So be sure you join that live stream. Hit that notification bell down below, guys, so that you know when we do have those streams that happen. But yeah, joining that live stream will give you a chance to get yourself some free NFTs, okay, with Scribble Gray, Joel, over at the Metagrays. All right, so moving on here. We've got a lot to cover, man. So many updates. Jeez. But folks, we have now entered D-Bomb's corner. So those who are in the Telegram chats, the Plot Owners chat is more specifically, and the Dragon Riders Club Telegram chats. If you don't know how to get in those, get into the main chat. We'll leave the links at the end of the stream on how to get in there. But David is very keen on giving little tidbits out there. So I've collected some of those little bits that he's sent over the last couple of days. And let's get into it, guys. So he has explained to us, David has explained that he's in talks with a development company that has over 2,000 developers and have done work with the two biggest metaverses that exist today in public launch, which is Sandbox and Decentraland. And he says it's our turn. So I don't know what else to say about that, but guys, what do you think about that piece?
I was actually on one of those calls with that developer, and I can't say too much. This is the thing, because it's not all signed and sealed yet. But if we get what we are asking for, then it's going to be big. What I can only say, watch this space. Maybe in a few weeks' time, we'll be able to see some actual examples of what they create and have already created, and what they're going to be creating for us. But that's good. 2,000 developers. That's a big team. Big team.
That's huge.
That's
huge.
Big. I think ours is just shy of 100 or something like that last I heard. But so yeah, that means things, guys, more developers means things happen quicker, right? I mean, it's just obvious there. So we'll see.
It's also about creativity. The more people you got involved, the more ideas.
Yes.
All of that. So yeah, and they all, again, I've met a few of them. They all spur each other on and try and outdo each other, again, which is a good thing. So yeah, bring it on.
And we have some more D-Bombs here. The specifics of you, Eric, and Chris setting up David's calendar this week. It's been jam-packed, as you had alluded to earlier. Things, go through these with us if you could.
The music companies,
Got like 30, 40 artists ready to go?
Yeah, I'm just remembering that one. There was actually more than one. This is the thing. I'm thinking, which one of the two was it? We've been having multiple ones of a lot of these. But yeah, we've got, I know which one that one is now. Yes, the 30 or 40. And these are high quality. We're talking like orchestral kind of situations where you get like atmospheric music. And then there was another one which was a lot more kind of like what you'd expect in normal games. So we've got a lot of diversity that going on there. There's the other metaverses. Yeah, that one is, I can't say too much about that one, but that hopefully next week we'll be able to reveal that. That might be in our top 5, I think, of announcements that we've ever made. If it's the one that I think it is. Different blockchains, yeah, we're stretching out across. We're trying to be as cross-chain as possible. So we're going to be announcing ourselves on more blockchains very soon, but actually giving an actual time and date to them. And the golf course, that one's going to be, again, another top 5 situation. A lot of these announcements are going to make our previous big announcements, make them kind of like small in comparison, even though they're still big. We are going up a notch. Definitely.
And kind of moving along here, we have also the sprites. Roy, I saw is in the chat. The Sprite Report. Shout out to you guys there, Roy. You do an amazing daily publishing of that. So speaking of you, creature capture and minting is in testnet. And gameplay mechanics, ring toss, all that kind of stuff of capturing are coming very soon. So stay tuned for that. Okay, guys. Last but not least, in D-Bob's corner here, we have 2 senior leader positions are under negotiations right now. I can't say who, can't say what position, but everything that, if you guys are in Crypto Bulls voice chats, by the way, at the end of this live stream, he'll be having a voice chat in the main Telegram. These are big, big positions for us. So stay tuned for that. But David's working on the specifics for the negotiations on that. Okay, guys. I think with that, we can go ahead and move on to the community Q&A. Okay. So I think with folks that don't know this, but every week before we get into the AMA, we'll put a poll out in the Telegram, which is usually it's after we've gathered questions from the community of things that are on people's minds. And one thing that Pj Krypto is doing different here, as you guys start to see, is we're going to be way more engaging with the community than ever before. All right, and that is a goal of mine, is that we want to hear the voices of the community. Okay. So we go in here and we bring up the highly commented questions, what people really want to hear about. We sit down with David and we get those answers for you. All right. And that's what our commitment here is on the channel. Okay. So here we go. When will TCG ETH staking become available? All right. So a lot of people have been asking this, and I know it's on topic of everybody's mind, but the thing is we're currently working on that swap. Okay, as you guys, some of you have used the swap to go from ETH to Binance Smart Chain. There's a manual staking process there that goes on. We're looking to automate that, and once that's implemented and it's working effectively, we should have us being able to shift gears, focus on the ETH staking. Currently, the ETA we have from David is 2 to 3 weeks, but it could be sooner depending on what happens with the swap and how that gets running smoothly. So that's what we have on an update on the ETH staking. Okay. So hold on to those tokens and be prepared. All right. Next up, John, maybe take us through the infamous TCG Dragon Cave Club eggs.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat as well. I think there's a lot of people wanting to hear about the eggs. I'll give you a bit more information and then you'll see why I'm giving you this information. We've been having meetings with some partners who are going to be offering us what's called dynamic NFTs. These NFTs it's a situation where you can add to an NFT, merge to NFTs, do different things with NFTs, just extra to the classic utility NFT. This was all to support a plan that Dave had, and he's finally sat down and written out the actual plan for the Dragon X. So I will answer the most common question, which is when. It'll be the end of September. So I'm going to do a bit of a pause there just so people know it's the end of September.
Okay.
Now, going back to the dynamic NFTs. First of all, we're going to give everyone 1 egg, not 2 eggs per Dragon Cave Club NFT. It's going to be 1 egg. But it'll still be the same logic as you'll need 1 egg for this, 2 egg for this, 4 egg for this. So I'll go through the actual breakdown of what it is, but it's going to be 1 egg, not 2 eggs. So the eggs are going to be burnt, so they will be removed completely, and they will be replaced by whatever it is you've traded your eggs for. So 1 egg will get you a house dragon. 2 eggs will get you a pet that follows you around. I'll answer Wesley asked a question earlier. I'm going to answer that question in a few seconds. 4 eggs will get you a fighting dragon, and 8 will get you the flying dragon. So hopefully that answers that other question. Wesley asked earlier about can he have the baby grey and the dragon following him at the same time. I'll find out. I'll find out, and I'll answer that at a later date because Dave's away this weekend, so we'll need to find that out. But I will find out if you can have multiple NFT situations following you around. But it's a very good question.
I'll just say, John, that is a scary sight. okay, a
Can you imagine
dragon
having,
and then
like,
an
an
alien
army
baby
following
falling.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd explain that storyline wise, but yeah.
Yeah.
So the dynamic NFT, if you've got a dragon, you may want to take advantage of its rarities and its traits, or add traits. Again, going back to the dynamic NFT meetings we've been having, we're wanting to make it so that we can in the future add extra things to the dragons that you've minted. We also are going to be bringing in dragon staking. I'll pause again, dragon staking, where if you lock your dragon away, or should I say your Dragon Cave Club NFT away, and I need to say that, if you want to hold on to that and stake it, we'll have it where you can then have extra skins or extra traits added to whatever dragon it is that you've minted, if that makes sense. So if you've got a flying dragon and you're holding your 8 Dragon Cave Club NFTs, stake them and you'll end up getting rewards. And those rewards, and just looking at the list, may include TCG2 as well, just for locking away your Dragon Cave Club NFT. So you asked the question, what about the dragon eggs? That's what we've got to say to you at this moment in time. But the thing with dynamic NFTs, and I started with this and I'll end with this, is it can keep on improving over time because it's dynamic. So we'll keep on adding those benefits.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Love it.
So I need 8 eggs for my flying dragon.
Yes, not 16. It used to be 2 per NFT. Now it's going to be just 1.
Just
it keeps
one.
it simple.
Keep it simple.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've got one last thing to add to that as well, because this will be a question. Your egg will be burned, as I say, when you need to turn it into whatever dragon you choose to have. We will keep a separate digital database as to which Dragon Cave Club NFT has had which egg associated with it, so that we don't end up having people missing out or getting 2 bites of the cake, if that makes sense. So we'll have a database as to who's burnt what egg and what original NFT it was tied to.
That's good.
So there won't be any of that confusion.
Before we get off this question, and the chat's blowing up, by the way, guys. Everybody's been asking about these eggs. Not surprised, right? This, I think, was the number one answered or asked for question in the poll. So one other question, Crypto's Rich Boy is asking, can you stake your dragons and still use it for flying dragons or follow dragons and all that? Is that is
Remember,
true, right?
you've got the eggs that you get, and once those eggs are what you're burning. So what happens is I'm assuming you can then do what you want with your Dragon Cave Club NFT, because the eggs are what you've been given, and you're burning those to turn it into whatever it is that dragon-wise you've chosen to have. So it's all about the eggs. But separately, you've got your Dragon Cave Club NFTs that you can hold on to. They'll get you into the secret cave. You can stake them for extra rewards that will tie back to skins, etc., that you can then add to your dragon NFT, because as I say, you'll get a separate NFT for your chosen dragon. Hopefully that answers the question.
Yeah, and we even got some support here in the live chat. A shout out to David Evans. David, hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining the chat. We appreciate everything you do for us. Thank you very much. He confirmed what you just said about staking and flying at the same time is good to go. So
brilliant.
So Lucia, let's go into the next question. Go ahead and take us through this if you could.
So the next question was, what is TCG's plan with development after full public launch, and what pace can we expect? So on full public launch, that would be considered as day 1 in the world of TCG. And from there, the plan is that every month they'll be releasing updates. So it will be new buildings, new features, quests, experiences, a lot like other games, I guess. But the aim is to keep that evolving over the next few years in the world. So every month, people will have new things to be looking forward to, new quests, new experiences to look into. In terms of space, on the full launch build, so it will have a patch update feature. So like most common games, a little pop-up will show and you'll be able to update as soon as there is a update available and ready. So it's much like a lot of common games that you might know. It's very similar.
Perfect. I think in a summary, in a nutshell, is like, this team's not stopping, right? We go live, still a lot to do, right?
I think Dave was the person who he started the phrase that a lot of people are thinking that it's the end when we start to launch, and it's actually day one. So it will just keep on building and growing and changing. And the cool thing is with it being a metaverse is it's the community and the 100,000 plots that will make the game, as I say, diverse, all the creativity, everyone having their own ideas. So I can't wait for that.
Love it. And that just to emphasize, TCG listens to the community, right? And takes into what's reasonable and could have some developments from that. So stay active, folks. Your voice is being heard. Okay. Next question is TCG, the token. Okay. Is this going to be the only currency that's going to be used in the TCG marketplace, which we showed some glimpses of it earlier. And basically this is one of the main initial catalyst for usage case of TCG tokens. So for the ongoing foreseeable future, things may change based on market conditions, but for the foreseeable future, TCG2 tokens is the only way you can buy and sell in the marketplace. Okay, that is it. So that's a big catalyst for TCG tokens. Next question, John, maybe take us through this one. This is I like this one. I think a lot of people have questions about the marketplace, given that it's imminent. Take us through this one if you could.
Yeah, it's the question regarding plots and vehicles and sprite. I mean, what else will there be? If you want something in the metaverse, you should be able to either create it yourself or buy it from somebody. And if there's creative people out there and they're wanting to design things, they should be rewarded by being able to make something and put it on a marketplace. And we want to obviously create some way of them doing it. So what we've got planned, and it's in progress, is an SDK, which is a software development kit for Unity and Blender items. So the idea is that with Blender, people can go off and design building, design furniture, design bowls of fruit to put on a kitchen table, in a kitchen, in a plot. And there are people out there that do that. And also people designing experiences and mini games in Unity. We'll have people, I mean, anybody can do it, but we'll have experts doing it, creating things, then putting them on the marketplace. So in answer to the question, the marketplace will be filled with lots of things that you can acquire, or if you've created them, you can sell them. Things that you can put into the game, either into your plot or onto your plot, as things to interact with. I saw this earlier and I was like, this is amazing, because everyone's thinking the marketplace is just for plots. It's not. It's going to be for anything and everything. And if anyone's got an idea and it's creatable, then we'll give them the tools to create it and then to sell it to people. It's complete accessibility. Brilliant.
Yeah. Any thoughts on that, Lucia?
It goes back to what we just said when we actually launch for public. Like, there's going to be so many different ways people can get into this and like actually understand what's going on. So yeah, that's crazy. That reminds me of Sims, though.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But like, you make it yourself.
Oh yeah, that Sims game is still around. My daughter plays it, so she's like, "Is TCG World going to be like the Sims?" I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much." I just don't know about the potty situation. I don't think they have that in the world, but yeah. For those who, that's a joke for those who played The Sims. Sorry. Hey guys, moving on here. Thank you, John, for taking that question. Number 6, Lucia. I guess let's take if you could take this question, that'd be fantastic, about the website.
So that was about, are there plans to update the website? If so, when? So yes, it's updated on a regular basis. But at the moment, obviously, it's not going to be likely to be September. So as soon as there is more time to spend on the resources, we will have another update, of course, on the website. But we're not going to say any time like September. So
perfect.
Just so we don't have people waiting for that.
Yeah, and
coming soon.
I think we there's changes being made. It's just, guys, I mean, I think you could see from all these questions and the stuff we're covering, there's big fish to fry, right? And so, yeah, I think the importance of a website being, as up to date as possible is important. But we've got a development team. They're focused on really critical matters, and so yeah, they're going to keep focusing on those critical matters first. But yeah. Good question, guys. Thank you for bringing that. And last on the questions here, last but not least, John, maybe take us through this one if you could about the sprites. Hey, and Roy, listen up here.
I will do, but I'll just answer again. And again, Wesley, I'm not picking on you, but you've just said, can we have rims on our cars? Going back to what I mentioned about dynamic NFTs, yeah? Dynamic NFTs are the logic of NFT for a car, NFT for rims, merge them together, new NFT with the car with the rims on. And that's the dynamic NFTs logic, bang on. That's what we will do. That's what we will have. We're working on that. So hopefully that answers the question and also gets the people thinking about dynamic NFTs. Regarding the sprites, this is big news. We're launching at the end of the year, hopefully Christmas-ish, if that's a word, Christmas-ish.
Holidays. I think we say holidays. The holidays.
We'll say holidays. Yeah, we'll say holidays. But by the end of the year, we're going to have 20 creatures. That's the plan. Hopefully we'll have more. But this is really important. Each of those creatures will have 3 variants, evolution stages. So in theory, if people start evolving them, that could be 60 creatures available. And obviously as well, marketplace, people can catch them. They can trade them on the marketplace. But we're going to start with 20 creatures. All of those creatures with 3 evolution levels. And that's, I say 20, that's a lot to be going out and searching and finding.
Wow. Lucia, what do you think about that?
I think that's kind of one of the things that I'll be interested in. I like finding stuff, and that's crazy. 20 is a lot.
Especially with the evolving aspects of it, right? It's a multiplier effect, right?
It is. We'll have 60 variants in theory. I don't know how long it's going to take to level each one up. And I don't know which 20 creatures they are as well. But yeah. And we've seen the designs, haven't we, in socials and Telegram. They're all so different from each other. And we don't know what habitats as well they'll be in, because some of them do look kind of like water-based, some land-based, some might be flying. How would you catch a flying one? So again, it's all the excitement of what's this all going to look like when it launches.
Perfect.
I think someone commented, "Got to catch them all." So yeah, very, very much like Pokemon.
Very much
Thank you,
so.
Jason.
Yeah, Pokemon style. All right, well, folks, this takes us to the end of the AMA. But look, we're going to be around here for a few more minutes here to take some additional questions. Go ahead and light them up in the chat, and we'll do our best to answer them. If not, we'll jot them down, and we'll take it to the Telegram and do our best to answer it there, if not here. So, folks, if you have any other remaining questions, now is your time to go ahead and put those in the live chat. While you're doing that, like I said, if you see on the screen here, the AMA will continue on as usual in the main Telegram. Link is here. If the mods can go ahead and leave that link in the chat as well, please, for us. Folks, just click on that link, gets you in there. There's some captcha you got to verify if you haven't been in there before, but those that are in there, that's where we'll have the voice chat. And also, be sure you follow us on all our socials, okay, guys? Here, they're all listed here. And again, any of these can be available as you go into that Telegram. But we're looking, again, be active, right? Participate, and this is free word of mouth. And so if you get active in these socials, whether it's Discord, Telegram, or Twitter, Facebook, all of these, we post out information out there constantly. Just be active. That's all we ask for you guys, is being part of this community. And those that are not part of the community, we hope to see you in the community soon. And I hope you all enjoyed this content. John, do you have anything else you want to add? Lucia, after that?
I'll just reiterate to Javier, it's going to be 20 unique creatures. And we call them sprites. 20 sprites. And each of those 20, as I say, they'll have 3 types of evolution stage. So in theory, when one evolves into another, it's a new creature. It's related to the original one, but it's a new creature. But yes, it's not 20 types, it's 20 individual types. Sorry, 20 individual sprites.
Correct. With different traits, different looks, and everything as they evolve. Yeah, so yeah, they're all different.
Unique creatures.
Exactly. All right, and then let's see. Felix is asking, will it be possible to get a radio when you jump on the car, and possibly to choose the channel and get a different kind of music? Would be super cool in game. I don't know.
We have already, I mean, it was months and months ago, but there was the jukebox NFT that was going to be available, that you could put into your house, and any certain licensed music you could play. So I can't see how that can't translate to cars, but it's a good idea. We'll come back to you with a more definite answer as soon as we know.
We'll take a look. We'll jot that down. Yeah, good one. Interesting. And then we just kind of going through here. So how long before mobile version of TCG? Thank you for the great AMA comment there, Meek Life. Sorry, Meek Life Shakur. Guys, I don't think mobile is even on the horizon right now. We're focused on PC at the moment, correct?
Yeah, the issue with the mobile is just the capacity on the hard drive. I mean, on my phone, it's just the hard drive size. Yeah, well, no, hard drives on mobile phones has got bigger and bigger, and as we optimize, we could end up having a bite-sized version of TCG World where you can still do things to enhance certain things. So we might do that, but yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what we got here in the chat. Hey guys, thanks very much for joining. I'm sorry, Lucia, do you have anything you want to add as well before we sign off here?
No, I was just checking there was one last question, but can we beat each other in the game? I don't think that's something that is...
Say which one? Which question's that?
Can we beat each other in the game? And then people are saying, John, your mic. Oh no.
John, what happened to your mic?
I don't know. I've not touched anything.
We're at the end of the AMA. Things are going haywire. John, you broke something. Folks, like we said, go get in the Telegram, and we'll see you there, folks. One last plug. If you're going to be out in Australia, there is a code here to save. I think it's 20%, maybe 15% off your admission fee. There's the code right there, TCGWDC. Use that at checkout, and you will earn yourself some free discounts. Okay, folks, that's all we had on the channel. Hope you guys, I had a blast. John, Lucia, you guys were so much fun. This was really exactly how I imagined it would all roll out. You guys were a hoot, and thank you very much for participating in the AMA today. So folks, that's all we had today. Do make sure you see me next Friday here on the channel at TCG World. We'll be live streaming in alpha with the Matic Ray project. We might even have some friends join us. I don't know. We'll see what we can do there. But it'll be exciting, fun times. Hit that notification bell down below. Subscribe to TCG World's channel here. And if you haven't hit the like yet, well, I don't know what's up with you, but this has been riveting. I'm going to hit the like right now. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys in the Telegram. Everybody, Pj Krypto signing off, and I'll see you on the moon.